Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see. Well, they do serve me a purpose. I know ads are annoying, but as a streamer, I see the benefit. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to get into them. Welcome. This Sunday stream was awesome. Alien Isolation. That game is incredible. That game is incredible. No, far from it. Far from it. And it got worse. It got worse. That's all I'll say. The VOD is up on Twitch if you want to check that out, but things got worse. Things got really worse in that game. In an awesome way. Love that game. We should be approaching the end of that game here shortly. And I think I know what I'm going to play next. So I'm getting stoked. I'm going to be sad when that game is over, but it's been a good ride. It's been a good ride, and I'm getting ready to play something else. But yeah, here we are. Twitcher Tuesday. Time to go on some adventures. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy my adventures in Witcherland. I was thinking about it. If I read, I'm not going to do any sort of voices because my throat is a little hoarse right now because the wind has been destroying us for 2-3 days. And so my voice is all scratchy and whatnot. So I probably won't do a voice, but I think I can finish up this chapter. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, my allergies have been just killing me. Let's do this. We're going to do this. I'll just finish up this little bit because I do want to do a little bit of reading. Okay, so we left off. Listen, Geralt. No, you won't win me over with your reasons nor convince me that Etibald wasn't a murdering madman. So let's get back to the monster threatening you. You'd better understand, after the introduction you've given me, I don't like the story. But I'll hear you out. Without interrupting with spiteful comments, that I can't promise. Oh well, Stregobor slipped his hand into his sleeves of his robe. Then it'll only take longer. Well, the story begins in Creighton, a small principality in the north. The wife of Fredefalk, the Prince of Creighton, was Aridia, a wise, educated woman. She had many exceptional adepts of the magical arts in her family, and, though inheritance, no doubt she came into possession of a rare and powerful artifact, one of Nehelenia's mirrors. They're chiefly used by prophets and oracles because they predict the future accurately, albeit intricately. Aridia quite often turned to the mirror. With the usual question, I take it, interrupted Geralt. Who is the fairest of them all? I know. All Nehelenia's mirrors are either polite or broken. You're wrong. Aridia was more interested in her country's fate, and the mirror answered her questions by predicting a horrible death for her and for a great number of others by the hand of Fredefalk's daughter from his first marriage. Aridia ensured this news by news reached the council, and the council sent me to Creighton. I don't have to add that Fredefalk's firstborn daughter was born shortly after the eclipse. It was quite discreet for a little while. She managed to torture a canary and 2 puppies during that time, and also gouged out a servant's eyes eye with the handle of a comb. I carried out a few tests using curses, and most of them confirmed that the little one was a mutant. I went to Iridia with the news because Fredifalk's daughter meant the world to him. Iridia, as I said, wasn't stupid. Of course, Geralt interrupted again, and no doubt she wasn't head over heels in love with her stepdaughter. She preferred her own children to inherit the throne. I can guess what followed. How come nobody throttled her? And you too, while they were at it. Stregobor sighed, raised his eyes to heaven, where the rainbow was still shimmering colorfully and picturesquely. I wanted to isolate her, but Iridia decided otherwise. She sent the little one out into the forest with a hired thug, a trapper. We found him later in the undergrowth, without any trousers, so it wasn't hard to recreate the turn of events. She had dug a brooch pin into his brain, through his ear, no doubt, while his attention was on entirely different matters. If you think I feel sorry for her, muttered Geralt, then you're wrong. We organized a manhunt, continued Stregobor, but all traces of the little one had disappeared. I had to leave Creighton in a hurry because Fredifalk was beginning to suspect something. Then 4 years later, I received news from Iridia. She tracked down the little one who was living in Mahakam with 7 gnomes who she'd managed to convince it was more profitable to rob merchants on the roads than pollute their lungs with dust from the mines. She was known as Shrike because she liked to impale the people she caught on a sharp pole while they were still alive. Several times Iridia hired assassins, but none of them returned. Well, then it became hard to find another to try. Shrike had always become quite famous. She'd learned to use a sword so well there was hardly a man who could defy her. I was summoned and arrived in Creighton secretly, only to learn that someone had poisoned Iridia. It was generally believed it was the work of Fredifalk, who had found himself a younger, more robust mistress, but I think it was Renfri. Renfri? That's what she was called. I said she'd poisoned Iridia. Shortly afterward, Prince Fredifalk died in a strange hunting accident, and Iridia's eldest son disappeared without a word. That must have been the little one's doing, too. I say little, but she was 17 by then, and she was pretty well developed. Meanwhile, the wizard picked up after a moment's break. She and her gnomes had become the terror of the whole of Mahakam, until one day they argued about something. I don't know what, sharing out the loot or whose turn it was to spend the night with her. Anyway, they slaughtered each other with knives. Only Shrike survived. Only her. And I was in the neighborhood at the time. We met face to face. She recognized me in a flash and knew the part I'd played in Creighton. I tell you, Geralt, I had barely managed to utter a curse, and my hands were shaking like anything. What that wildcat flew at me was with a sword. I turned her into a neat slab of mountain crystal 6 ells by 9. When she fell into lethargy, I threw the slab into the gnome's mind and brought the tunnels down on it. Shabby work, commented Geralt. That spell could have been reversed. Couldn't you have burnt her into cinders? You know, so many nice spells after all. No, it's not my specialty, but you're right. I did make a hash of it. Some idiot prince found her spent a fortune on a counter curse, reversed the spell, and triumphantly took her home to some out-of-the-way kingdom in the east. His father, an old brigand, proved to have more sense. He gave his son a hiding and questioned Shrike about the treasures which she and the gnomes had seized and which she'd hidden. His mistake was to allow his eldest son to assist him when he had her stretched out, naked on the executioner's bench. Somehow, the following day, the same eldest son, now an orphan bereft of siblings, was ruling the kingdom, and Shrike had taken over the office and first favorite. meaning she can't be ugly. That's a matter of taste. She wasn't a favorite for long, up until the first coup d'etat at the palace. To give it a grand name, it was more like a barn. It soon became clear that she hadn't forgotten about me. She tried to assassinate me 3 times in Kovir. I decided not to risk a 4th attempt and wait her out in the Pontar. Again, she found me. This time I escaped to Angren, but she found me there too. I don't know how she does it. I cover my trace as well. It must be a feature of her mutation. What stopped you from casting another spell to turn her into crystal? Scruples? No, I don't have any of those. She had become resistant to magic. That's impossible. It's not. It's enough to have the right artifact or aura, or this could also be associated with her mutation, which is progressive. I escaped from Angren and hid here in Arcessa, in Blaviken. I've lived in peace for a year, but she's tracked me down again. How do you know? Is she already in town? Yes. I saw her in the crystal ball. The wizard raised his wand. She's not alone. She's leading a gang, which shows that she's brewing something serious. Geralt, I don't have anywhere else to run. I don't know where I could hide. The fact that you've arrived here exactly at this time can't be a coincidence. It's fate. The Witcher raised his eyebrows. What's on your mind? Surely it's obvious. You're going to kill her. I'm not a hired thug, Stregobor. You're not a thug, agreed. I kill monsters for money. Beasts which endanger people, horrors conjured up by spells, and sorceries cast by the likes of you, not people. She's not human. She's exactly a monster, a mutant, a cursed mutant. You brought a Kikamora here. Shrike's worse than a Kikamora. A Kikamora kills because it's hungry, but Shrike does it for pleasure. Kill her and I'll pay you whatever sum you ask. Within reason, of course. I've already told you. I consider the story about mutations and Lilith's curse to be nonsense. The girl has her reasons for settling her account with you, and I'm not going to get mixed up in it. Turn to the aldermen, to the town guards. You're the town wizard. You're protected by municipal law. I spit on the law, the alderman and his help, exploded Stregobor. I don't need defense. I need you to kill her. Nobody's going to get into this tower. I'm completely safe here, but what's that to me? I don't intend to spend the rest of my days here, and Shrike's not going to give up while I'm alive. Am I to sit here in this tower and wait for death? They did. Do you know what magician? You should have left that hunt for the girls to other more powerful wizards. You should have foreseen the consequences. Please, Geralt. No, Stregobor. The sorcerer was silent. The unreal sun in its unreal sky hadn't moved toward the zenith, but the Witcher knew it was already dusk in Blaviken. He felt hungry. Geralt, said Stregobor, when we were listening to Etibald, many of us had our doubts, but we decided to accept the lesser evil. And now I ask you to make a similar choice. Evil is evil, Stregobor, said the Witcher seriously as he got up. Lesser, greater, middling, it's all the same. Proportions are negotiated, boundaries blurred. I'm not a pious hermit. I haven't done only good in my life, but if I'm to choose between one evil and another, then I prefer not to choose at all. Time for me to go. We'll see each other tomorrow. Maybe, said the wizard, if you get here in time. Boom. That's it for the reading today. Old Shrike, Ren free. Oh, man, my back is a little sore. Now, it's that age-old time. It's that age-old time. Switch this off. Go to scene. Adventure time! I got a controller.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Crookback Bog. They're bad news, man. They're bad news. Okay.
Could use some hair.
Hold on. We gotta do something. Let's go to our quests. I want to take the lowest quests first. So it looks like our main quests are the lowest. Treasure hunts. Okay. Completed. We don't need those. Okay. So if that's the case, we may just go and do an invitation from Keira Metz, and you'll all have to shield your eyes. Everyone shield their eyes. We're going to Keira. And it's gonna get adult. 'Cause boobies. Get over here, Roach.
Run, Roach.
To the boobies.
Went to the village for the levy, and that one hard banged a lass. So the bloody baron ripped him a new one.
Horse feathers.
Geralt has no time to avoid collisions. He's got to get. He's got to go on get.
Lifeless, move it.
Where'd you come from?
My breath. I think a smudge from this.
This be the
Don't ask where. Ask why.
Got their asses whipped like you know Vilradhor.
They're not very good at it. They're not very good at anything, really. Being good at things is not their specialty. Look at this little hut. Look at it, we're 330 miles away. Miles.
God bless me.
Miles.
One fucked
Ooh,
up.
gotta cut through. Sorry, y'all.
Hey!
You guys leave me alone.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Leave me alone. Nope. Roach is completely healthy. I don't have... Oh wait, I do have some black black pepper. Just eat some black pepper. Not me. Not yet. You know why? Because it's time to accept Keira Metz's invitation. Oh, the back of the house. Oh, give me that. Keira,
The
here.
rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
What are you doing, Keira?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage, he says, bring me rats and help
Patience, you
ones.
can't rush
Not
it.
something
You
that
can't
cat
rush
dragged
these
in.
things.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout?
what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now, tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
I'd like to buy something from. What does she have to sell?
Read the old witch who lived here left you a bunch
You want
of
to play
interesting
Gwent,
summaries.
Kiera?
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Whoa, she got so much. What is this? Potion of Clarence. Returns all ability points spent to develop abilities to it. No. No. Crafting diagrams. I don't want to spend any of that. Sorry, Kira. What are you doing here?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No, I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Let's just move on. Different
Joy
topic.
in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Dang, why, Velen?
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
I gotta feed Layla here soon. Back to the topic at
Changing
hand.
the subject.
Let's change it again.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer. Or who might be listening.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle.
Oh,
on
this
Lake
is a big,
Windammer.
long one.
You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
Let's do
That's
this.
what I don't know. I must break
No
this
naked
spell,
time
and
yet.
I've been unable
I
to
lied.
identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded.
Gotta
Claims
free the
in
spirits
village are
first.
that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen.
You're
I didn't
hungry.
flee to these wilds just to
You're
stupidly
hungry.
get caught because some boar with grit under his
Maybe I'll feed
fingernails
Layla.
grows annoyed with me.
Just get it done. You're hungry, aren't you? Let me finish
So
this
the peasants who
dialogue
went to
tree,
the island for food.
and then I'll feed
this
you,
lord
okay?
had them murdered.
The
I need to get a
villagers
new
say
soda
he had them
anyway.
poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island. Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, let's help.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
She's
they'll
Kiera
be
Met. She
willing to
studies the
chat.
people who died.
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation.
Hey, you
You'll find
hungry?
it quite useful,
I'm gonna
I'm
feed
sure.
you. Magic lamp. Why won't you go with me?
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once.
Swear to me.
Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to
A
endure
bloody
a wobble of your medallion
nose?
at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use, provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
All right, teach me.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me
It's a
what you see,
walkie-talkie.
and I shall tell you what
A
to do
medieval
next.
walkie-talkie.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works
Watch, she's
just
gonna
like
say,
a megascope.
it's a
but
medieval
is far more
walkie-talkie,
portable.
Geralt.
Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
Where'd you get it?
So where'd
Swear
you
to
get
me.
the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
All right. I'll
I need
see
to know
you.
anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
That is all.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
She's gonna... You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel, then selecting it from the quick access. To use the item, press or hold right bumper. Got it. Right bumper, I said. Quest items. Oh, I have it. Is that the Xenovox, or is that the lamp? Yeah, I got it. That is not... What's down here, Kiera? What's up, Frost? We're just about to go to Fyke Isle and free all the spirits. All the spirits. What's up, MK Cameron? I am about to feed that Layla. I'm about to do it. How are ya? How is your dose day, as they say? Okay. That is not what I chose. Hold on. We have to get this settled. I have to put it in. Ah, nuts. I really did a mess up here. Where did... Okay. What? Gruel. Gruel. She gets some fancy ass food, I'll be honest with you. Spoil that. She gets like 3 different types of food. Whack, man. I give her like the refrigerated log food that you have to cut, mash up. Then I give her soft canned food. Then she eats that, and then just like a fat dog, she goes and eats more dry food in the room. No. Okay, hold on. Let me do something. Where is... What is going on here? Well, we have it. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, magic lamp. There we go. There we go. No, no, no. We're doing the wrong thing. Well, unless, let me do something. Okay. Roach. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I couldn't figure out what was going on. Okay, put that away. All right, Geralt. It's time for you to find the boat, and then I'm going to feed Layla. Why is my distance... Okay, there it goes. All right, Gary. You're almost to the boat. Oh. You need to take those men down. Why do I not have anything? Oh. Okay. All right. Operation Get in Boat. No way. She's tubby. She can be. She's old. She's like, I just want to sleep and eat today. All right. I will be right back. I'm going to go feed the tubby little dog. Now I just have to wait for her to eat. And then I have to let her outside. I'm going to go open up the back door so she can go out. All right. Back again. All right. I forget how to control the boat. Oh yeah, we gotta go back here. While with its raging rivers, deep oceans, and broad lakes nestled in the mountain valleys, the world contains many areas inaccessible on foot or horseback. To get to them, you must either swim or sail. Look for boats along the shorelines and at locations marked with the harbor symbol. Be careful. If your boat smashes into rocks or other obstacles, it will become damaged and might even sink. That's too bad. Take the helm. We gotta go straight over to the haunted castle. Let's go. Speaking of blowing away, look at Geralt go. Right over to the haunted castle. It's cold. Just this is making me cold. Careful, Gary. What would she do with a boat? Do you think Layla knows how to take the helm?
Geralt, can you hear me?
Whoa.
How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
I'm forging a storm.
I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
Ooh, there's the haunted castle. There she is, right on schedule,
Wonderful.
eating the food in the room. She's eating more. She ate her dinner and she's off eating dry food now. Layla, you're fatty. Shame my dog. Dinner part 2. Look at all of them. They're gonna kill me. Leave the helm. All right, Gary.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say?
Oh, shoot. Shoot. Wait a minute. Use that. Okay. You did. Is it a remake? I think I said I didn't know that it's just a remake of Dark Forces coming out. I do like it, the old Dark Forces game, but I don't think I would play a remake of that. Yeah, probably not. I do have fond memories of it as a kid, but I don't think I'll be playing that game over again.
There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Too many. You guys are vile. I played that game, I hacked it. I was a sweet hacksaw when I played that game. I only had the demo for my old Mac. And they only gave you like the first level, but the entire game was on the demo disc, but they just cut the game short after the first. So if you hacked it and allowed for codes,
Lost your nerve?
you could just get to the end of the level and put in the code for the next level and go straight to it. So you didn't get in between level cinematics, which is kind of a bummer. Because there was always one with the Java that I always wanted to see. But it was rad. Okay, can I make some stuff yet? Do I know how to make things? What is this? I don't want that. Hybrid oil. Oh, I am getting more stuff. What is this? Foglet decoction. During cloudy weather? Yeah, give me that. Oh, I can make some bombs. Ooh, I can make some bombs. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Foglet decoction. Go ahead and put that there. We're gonna go this way. I think I killed them all though. Maybe not. That's what you get. Brain! Alright, here we go. Got some brain. $30 for a remaster. Interesting. There's too many of you out here. Dang, that thing messed me up. Maybe getting all this blood is gonna help me make stuff. Wait, what is this? Oh no, that thing is gonna hurt me. Head toward the tower. Say no more, fam.
Come on. Time to end this.
What am I doing? I need y'all to chill, please. I had all three. Does that surprise you, though? If I had to lean, like, well, PS2 came out first. So I was big into PS2. And then Xbox came out, so I was big into Xbox. I did have a GameCube, but I've never been a big Nintendo person. So I never really, like, GameCube, I hardly play my Switch. That thing needs to go away. Straight to the castle. We got a water hag over here? Cool. She's straight up. What you got for me? That stuff is good. All right. Oh, use it. Seriously, though.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotting.
Where are you?
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death, they
Usually, like on a
Should
current
make
system,
suffer.
came
It's
out.
not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter.
So it was Tony
To
Hawk.
the top.
It was PlayStation 2 because I didn't like doing. Because I didn't like doing. Dang, that's locked. Because you had to use the D-pad, and the D-pad on the Xbox was not my favorite. Most anything that didn't require D-pad, I chose Xbox.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft.
I like playing
Always
games on
bending my
Xbox
ear
more.
about
I like the
food
controllers
peasants.
of
I'll not hear
Xbox
them again.
better.
That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about food peasants. I'll
Annabelle.
not hear them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
We better go. Hold on. I don't mind did that. What's over here? This stuff looks
Blood. Many must have died here.
What's this?
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Nah, I have. Yeah, you had to have the D-pad for those games, and the D-pad was best on PlayStation. Other than that, though, like I said, yeah, I generally chose Xbox over PlayStation. The thing is, you've never been able to compete with Xbox or Microsoft. Xbox has just never really been able to compete with the Sony exclusives. Sony exclusives are so good, and PS2 had a lot of Sony exclusives. So, I don't know. That I went in waves, honestly, back then. I would go hardcore into PlayStation. I mean, I would say they were pretty neck and neck, honestly. Those two. I did get a GameCube later on down the road, but I think I even sold it back at some point.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The
Look at all
noble
these
died a
dead
time
people.
ago.
Oh, shoot. Oops.
any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there?
Just
Who?
me, Geralt. Gary.
Who are you?
Oh, he died. That's how he died. That's how that man died. He died doing what he loved. Time to go up. Give me all that, saltpeter. Ooh, the ghosts is here. Hey, hold on. Doesn't want me to go there. Oh, I keep putting that on.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Did I lose one? Secrets. I think I left one. Did I miss one? Had to have. Oh, we were down here. Yeah. Must be just up at the top. Hey, is it in here? Give me that! Oh, we needed that though. Can't do it yet. All right, Gary, where you going? Oh, there's one up there. It's messed up. It's where they were all murdered.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. It's your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away
Hardly
in
knew
his
ye.
tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I
No,
can
ma'am.
lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects.
The rats.
My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
That's not a very cool way to
They tore
go.
me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
Oh boy,
How
so
might
good!
There's lots of wraiths here. I
What's
hear
up,
them
Roxy's
whistling
Loft?
every
How are
night.
ya?
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here.
How goes it?
Must have
How
noticed
was your
something.
Tuesday? I thought you'd
I don't
be
know.
asleep.
I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why
Being
must you
so
press
far
me
into the
so?
future.
You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Oh boy, so good.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No.
I'm terrified.
Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it.
We're on adventures, Roxy.
Who could love a wraith?
Adventures.
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned
What a
me.
coward.
Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle.
Super busy. Yeah.
Your beloved, who is
I know how that goes.
son?
But tomorrow
No,
we
a
get to
poor
start
fisherman.
Detroit.
My father objected strongly. He
Wait
did not
till
see us
you
together.
liked Heavy Rain.
I
Wait
miss
till you
him
see
so.
Detroit.
Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Probably not. He doesn't
Said
like you.
before you can't leave the tower.
Did I?
I think you're
You
gonna
must have
enjoy it a
missed
lot.
I don't think so.
I don't
Not to
know
be missed.
anymore. It's all in my
Should be on
mind
about
again.
the same time tomorrow. Maybe a little earlier
As
if I
see
can
it,
manage.
You're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right.
I have to. Okay.
My fate is tied
Cameron?
to the Isle. I feel that. Perhaps because I'm
MK?
heiress of these lands.
You gotta watch the movie Men.
To the land, the base of the curse, that is.
You gotta watch the
If
movie
so,
Men
Forgiving Graham
by Alex
laying your resentment
Garland.
to rest should lift it.
I
Actually, have you seen Ex
I'm
Machina?
prepared to forgive
Watch
him,
Ex Machina.
but I must know
Watch
that
that
he
one
regrets
first.
what he did. Take my
There,
bones
put
to
it in
him.
the
He
chat.
must bury them. This will be our farewell.
That's the next movie.
Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Ex Machina.
Fine, I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember and want to help.
Because Civil War
He said
comes
he would
out on
always love
Thursday,
me.
and in honor of Civil War,
Go to him.
Alex
Make haste,
Garland, one of
please.
my favorite creators, you have to watch some of the stuff he's created. It's all good. You can't watch that one now anyway. That's his third movie. So, you have to watch Ex Machina first. Oh, you... Okay. Take Annabelle to Graham. I can do that. No dead dogs. Not that I can remember. Oh, wow.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Alexander. You coward. Hold on, I have to finish searching. Ooh, it got nice out. Uh-oh, what's behind here? This is ominous. Oh, that's where I was. Okay, Annabelle, let's get you to Graham. Those are humans. Yes, dead dogs. You do have to kill some dogs in this game. I will tell you that. They're mean and they come attack you, and it's either you or them. It's either old Gary or the dogs. And it's not gonna be old Gary. No way. No can do. You never know. Ooh, what's this? That's a clue.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
That's inevitable. That's inevitability. I wouldn't say Ex Machina is super. I mean, it's tense, but it's not. It's not like the others. Yeah. Get in the boat. Man the helm.
Show me what you got.
Go, Gary. Gary, you don't get. Gary, if you don't get. Better eat some bread, Gary. See, I told you this mission was long. Now we gotta go over here to Graham.
Told you, I don't want to see no one. You've got to. Just leave me be.
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Knock, knock, Graham.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Yep, you got it.
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
Kara's so cool.
What you want of me?
Now you have to face your demons.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
The poison didn't get her. The rats did.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the Noob. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses.
Gary, you've looked better.
And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Her old bones.
Leave me be.
Her bones are the money. Well, we did it. Pull her hair up, but not out. All right, Kira. Sir, what you gone and done?
Dead. She's a pest, and now she's free.
We're not done yet. Annabelle?
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
We gotta get her. Where'd she go? Did she go back to the tower? Can't remember. Oh man, the Crones of Crookback Bog. They're terrifying, man. I forget how to... Maybe I have to go talk to her first? They're so good. They're so scary. Okay. No, I want to go back to the thing real quick. Get back. Go back to the tower. Wait, is she over here?
Cadmil en hol eb evelker.
I don't want to do the Lady of the Woods. I want to fight Abigail. We're going back to the tower. Adventures! stuck, y'all. There we go. Come on, Gary. Go on, get Gary. I can't remember where she goes. Oxy, do you remember where Annabelle goes? One dried fish, please. Heck yeah, Gary. I'm gonna jump that spike fence. Wait a minute, I probably should have looked at his body. Alright, back to the... Duh. Why would I not look at his body? Alright, man the helm. Alright, Gary. Back to the hut. Is it? There it is. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Did I loot his body? I don't think I did. I think I did. The rats. Shoot, where... shoot! She's free to wreak havoc on the world. I should have refused her request. Annabelle, you tricked me. There's the dogs. Oh, there's a cool quest here.
The old god demanded 6 circlings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought soured
We
wine.
better trim him up.
Curse is your fault as much.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. We scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds.
We gotta shave him.
But what can we do?
Shave Gary.
Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
This part's so cool.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work?
Let's
no
find
answer
him.
from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Oh, All-God.
Wine. Or more like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Hands up.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. but lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack. Lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
I should have killed him.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Farewell. The All God show you favor.
Ooh, we level 8. Here, I want to do something.
Faster.
Ah, we look real good now. Hold on, we have to finish our Kiera Metz quest. Kiera, there you are.
Run, Roach.
Stop!
No, sir.
Northern women bathe but once every
Wait, what did he want?
Giddy up.
Well, I can't wait to go to Skellige.
Hey there.
I love Skellige.
I saw you over Zenith.
Stop!
No. No. $100 miles away.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why?
I just did it.
I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a Pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
All right.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This, too, the Pella knows.
I'm glad the Peller knows that.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times, men die choking with regret. At times, death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the Circle of Stones we shall meet.
The
Back to
sooner we
Fyke
resolve
Isle.
this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
All right. Let's do it. Let's go back to Fyke Isle. Let's just take care of Fyke Isle all today. The Adventures of Fyke Isle. It's 600 miles. What's this?
Hey-ya!
The hell was that? He's singing Outcast songs now. Where is he supposed to go? Tell old Gary where to go. fast travel? Oh, heck yeah.
That's it, Roach.
Tell you what we're gonna do. I can tell you what we're gonna do. Oop. My items have been enhanced. Gary, get up on that man's house. My items have been enhanced. There we go. That's what I need. Olfike Isle. There we go. There's the circle, too.
I'll be
All
back.
right.
I'll be back.
We better make it midnight.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Greetings.
Just in time.
I meditated for hours.
folk,
What do you mean
behold
just
the
in
one who
time?
will protect
I've been
us.
sitting here for
You
literal
needn't fear.
hours.
Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
All right, let's do it.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
I'm nuts.
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man is all fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, lie buried.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
We're prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Ye we summon, ye we call.
Stench.
She's right.
Grace the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Oh my god. Cool.
Ye we summon.
He's tough.
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls! We must help them!
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me!
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
All is good. All is blue.
How long you gonna make me wait?
It is an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now.
Have a good night.
They who thirst for the
Thanks
gore
for
of
stopping
men
by
shall
and
come.
hanging out.
God's
Appreciate
willing
ya.
They will be few, and the Peller shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Travel safe.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet. All is blue.
Third dinner. All right.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet. All is blue. Leave the darkness loom.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run!
It's race time.
Show me what you got.
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Peller fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Peller does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Ambros. Okay. 1,000 feet away, miles away. That's so many miles away. That's so many miles away. Here's what we got to do. So that's a level 7. We got some main quests to finish first before we go to 7s. We'll do this.
It's
Today is
clearing up.
just a day for Kiera Metz, to be honest. Now we're about to have some Nakey time. Today's just a day for Kiera Metz. I agree. Adventures with Kiera. That's today. That's today. We don't have time for no Bloody Baron today. We got to get a day with Kiera Metz. We haven't even winted today. It's been all about Kiera.
That's it, Roach.
Some days adventures be like that. That's true. That's very true. I gotta find the one who's not, though. I need to find ingredients.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Drowners in a waterhead.
You're a big one. Oh, you're a hag. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I'm getting drunk during the fight.
Damn it.
Oh no, this is not good. Gotta go, Gary. I couldn't just let the water hag go away. You know what I mean? Here's what we can do, though. That'll give us a better chance. Wait a minute. Hold on just one moment. What you got for me as I come in here and extinguish your
Buying or
candles?
just perusing?
Buying. What you selling? Oh, hankering for Gwent.
Show me what you've got on offer.
What do you got? Absolutely nothing. I don't want that. You go on. I don't even want to Gwent you.
So long.
That's how mad I am. Maybe I'd sell you something if you sold more than one item.
Time to end this.
Why did I do that? Why am I stuck behind this thing? Oh my god. This is annoying. Come on, Gary. Stop getting stuck up on things. Cool. That helped a little. Take that. Now, where were we?
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
Better follow the wagon wheels. The wagon wheels.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
Oh, Kiera's gonna love this.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Cuts of meat. Cataplepus? Wonder what spell requires that. Actor's still intact. From an artery. Sense anything in magic there. Wouldn't have made it. Kira will explain this one.
We did it. Ah!
Ugly bastard. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Poor man. We'll split the proceeds 50-50. No, we won't. But you know what? I'm gonna go get some naked time with this here Kiera. See? There, Roach knows. Roach knows what's up. Time for a picnic. Oh, you can't say that word anymore. That's not a good word. A brunch on a blanket with a basket of food.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got the substances.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait.
So there's So I've actually read that it doesn't actually have any connection to
Then shoo, outside.
lynchings.
Gonna slip into something more
But there is a common
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
conception that it is linked to
You've been patient, thank you.
lynchings.
It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
That white people would go out and yeah.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The
Here we
spell
go.
has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about
We're
Cinderella?
going on a
True story it's
afternoon
based
lunch.
on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole.
Like I said, I've read that
One
that's
slippers.
actually
I
like
beg you,
not
not another
true,
word
but
about
like I'd rather
Zoogles.
just not.
Now, to
Just
return
avoid
to
the
fairy
word.
tale.
You know what I mean?
I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And
Here
dinner?
we go. With pleasure.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Okay.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Hold on to your
Vela
butts.
Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair color while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
I will not let you win. I'll take you out on a date night, Kira, but I ain't gonna let you win the horse race. That's not happening. Look at me just leaving her in the dust. Oh, shoot. This is a big race. No, Kira.
Let's go.
Oh, wow, there's something big there.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune.
Roxy, we're on a
Sure you don't
date
need me to
with
pitch in?
Kiera.
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are
Sounds
about
good.
to improve.
All right,
I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
Adventures!
Among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about.
Better go burn
I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits.
Ooh. Not in the mood. Uh-oh. Roxy, 1 or 3? 1 or 3? What should I do? Before you wind down, 1 or 3. I'm gonna let you choose. Don't have to ask me twice, or sorry, there's someone else. One it is.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1.
I had a feeling you were going to choose that, but I just still wanted to give you the chance, the option.
All right, that's enough. Kira, want to play hide and seek? Why not?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Ooh. Look, man. Yen's gone. There's no Triss. Geralt's got Geralt's got knees. He's a human. Or no, he's a wit. He's a mutant. He's a huge witcher. Wow, 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 wow,
Found
wow,
me.
wow, 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 wow.
Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something.
Avert your eyes. What a good day of adventuring. We may have not played no Gwent,
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
but we
Dragon
still
something, I bet.
won.
No, it has a different name. But indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Bye, Kira.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Should I go there? Yeah. Okay. Probably a great sleep. We don't even have a boat. We don't even have shoes. Geralt, put your shoes on. I guess we gotta swim, eh? Why does it say there's magic here? All right, here we go. Swim time. You're right, Roxy. I don't need no, but I did put boots on. Boots. He needs to wake up. He needs to go for a morning swim and wake up. Hold on, we do need to do this, though. Repair our whack-ass armor. Step up the pace, Gary. She's setting it ablaze. Look. It's so obvious. There was a thumping at the door that we never found out. Time to jump over the spikes. Oh, come on, Gary. You gotta jump them spikes. Geralt, jump the spikes. You don't want to fight the ghoul. All right, the ghoul it is.
Stench.
All right, time to jump the spikes, Geralt. Heck yeah, Geralt.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
Hold on, can we get to that door that was banging around though? Sounds good, Roxy. You're still in your Dayton clothes.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic
We got
death put on hold.
used. That's okay, Kira.
Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid whether you like it or not.
Jesus.
It's your conscience, but you do know hundreds, thousands could die.
What of it? What difference will it make if Nilfgaard's legions die by steel or because of some fucking germs? None.
A plague can go wrong, go wild. A sword won't. That's the difference.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid...
We gotta save Kira.
Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
Geralt's so smooth! We're gonna go see about this door in here. My door's locked still. Okay, so we got some main quests that are level 6. All the heart is 7, so we want to do that. Witcher contracts. Lowest one is 10. Treasure hunts. School of Viper gear. Search the castle ruins. They're in here, huh? None of that is what we really wanted. I already got all this stuff. They're definitely in here, though. Gosh darn it. understand where they're at. Are we talking about the same castle here? I don't think we're talking about the same castle. We ain't talking about the same castle. That ain't it. It was leading me astray. That's definitely not it. We went to this thing here for no reason. Well, aside from the finish Keira Met's date. All right, we'll go start the next part of the main quest then. We'll never get that door open. Boo-hoo. Wait, what is this?
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, I see. Where do you want me to go? Search the castle ruins. What are all those signboards of, Oh, I see. Well, let's go do that. Back to the
Geralt
ransacked
and Yennefer
village.
were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
There's the castle ruins. I see what it was doing now. I gotta get up there. Oh, a wolf!
Time to end this.
Man, this axe is badass. Geralt, you better get up them ruins. Geralt, how you get up them ruins? Sorry, wolves. How you get up here? We will make it. We forge our own path. How do you get up here? Persistence. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, grab it, Gary. Gary, come on, dude. You can do this. Okay.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Yo, dude, you need to get your freaking axe out. Fist tech, you druggies. Love that Alcatest. Okay. We'll continue this. We did it, Roach. Back to our old pal, the Bloody Baron.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Okay, we'll go... Oh, God. We will go up to the quest, but we won't initiate it today. Because I don't have enough time to do a whole nother quest. So to avoid just triggering a quest and not really doing anything for it, we'll go up to it.
Slower.
Is that what we should be doing? Oh, we're going to Oxenford, right? Is that where this is? Okay. Yes. Off to find the fan.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Where are we going? Roach, where?
Faster.
Roach, come on. Going all the way to Oxenfurt.
Long live it.
Go, go.
I feel like puking after that swill in the canteen.
Are we going the right way? Yes. Well, we're going to the city, going to the university.
Got a pass.
Your cat spreads disease. Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
I've got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Yay!
Come through.
What's up, kid? You like that outfit? Only the most bare minimum of armor.
Back under your rock. Been choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Oxenfurt is so cool. Oh, here we go. This one's for, this is for old Roxy here. Yeah, this is the tail end. We're just finishing up. We had some good stuff happen today. We had a whole day with Kiera Metz. A whole day with Kiera Metz.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
I'd like a new haircut. I forget what's what. I don't like that one. Yeah. I guess we really only need a shave, right? Yeah. I like you to style my beard. All right, our beard is back.
So long.
As it should be. We tossed mini coins to our barber. Well, we better get all of these. A troll's been seen and heard off to the east of Oxenfurt. On the left bank of the Pontar, said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. It is suspected this is part of some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic. It is recommended that this area be avoided until the appropriate branch of His Majesty's service can take care of the problem. In the event of the encounter with the troll, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low and to the ground and covering one's head with one's arms. There exists a chance that the beast will not attack, for it will mistake the potential victim, thus situated for a rock. Bartholomew, captain of the garrison. Take it. Contract, Monster of Oxenfurt. By orders of the most magnanimous ruler, King Radovid V. Any iterate monster slayer reading this notice is obligated to abandon any currently unresolved contracts immediately and devote himself to tracking the slaying this monster. The beast in question is befouled the cradle of human intellect, the city within those whose territory lies the oldest of academies of learning, namely Oxenfurt. Ooh, we're gonna find what's her name, from who was in Oxenfurt. Gosh, dang it! The swordsman who puts an end to the criminal undoings of Shanny. Shanny gonna be here? Criminal doings will be rewarded with the king's full generosity. Take it. Contract, Beast in Oxenfurt Forest. If you know no fear and seek work, read this notice, for the call contained therein will be great interest to you. Hans the Sidaris, soldier of fortune, and veteran of many wars, hereby makes known the following. Being greatly concerned about the fate of the local peasantry, which suffers horribly from the attacks of some monster nesting in the forest near Oxenfurt, I have decided to grant a purse of Novigrad crowns to the man who slays this beast. Yet it may be known that any man who comes to me without a trophy shall receive no gold, but instead shall be tossed out on his arse, so hard he shan't sit again till the end of his days. Hans of Sidaris, world-famous soldier of fortune, veteran of numerous wars, honored member of Order of the Lily. Take it. Contract, Woodland Beast. Let the following be known far and wide. There's some monster in the woods outside Novigrad doing some damage to our war effort. anyone who tracks it down and kills it would not only fulfill a patriotic duty of bring the inevitable victory of the united northern forces under the leadership of our brave King Radovid one step closer, but will also get a sizable coin reward as recompense for his trouble. Together, onward to victory, Captain Felix Grubb. Addendum. Note, the reward has not yet been claimed. Addendum. Attention. If the monster is not killed by the end of the present month, taxes for the entire region will be raised by 1/5. Rude. Take it. Careful. There's a swindler about. Attention, countrymen. Don't get taken by any platitudes of false prophecies dealt in by a certain so-called soothsayer dwelling in Benkelheim. This man calls himself a sage, but knows as much about divining the future as many toothless village hag, and all he truly cares about is extracting coin from the unwary. Don't let him cheat you, it will only encourage him. Felipe Canalia, 5th year student of in the Faculty of Medicine and Herbology at Oxenford. Take it, Gwent. Now you're talking. Play a round with Stefan. Stejpan. Beat everyone you've ever played in Gwent. Consider yourself a prime player, ready to face the best of best. Then try your hand against Stefan Stjepan. A man so good, it seems the cards play themselves. To learn more, come to the Alchemy in Oxford Inn. Stjepan Barki. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Wait, how do we get in there? Sorry.
Sorry. Long live Exeter.
There we go. Okay. So, we will do this quest. Save our game. That will be starting next week. We will lead off with continuing to find the Bloody Baron's family. We're right outside the door of his daughter at the university. So we'll see what she has to say about coming home to her father, the Baron, who is a very, very, very flawed character indeed. Yes, flawed indeed. So that is going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everybody who came and hung out. Appreciate ya. Y'all rock. Take care. Tomorrow's stream, not going to be one you want to miss. We embark on our journey of Detroit, Become Human. Tune in 3 or 4. I might try to start earlier tomorrow. 3 or 4 Mountain when we go on another adventure, a Quantic Dream adventure. You thought Heavy Rain was good. Wait till you experience Detroit. It's one of my absolute favorites. And we'll be starting that tomorrow. So until then, have an awesome Wednesday. Y'all rock. Be good. And I'll be seeing you.